So, in regard to where we are with the Evie project at the minute, I found it really, really hard to play Evie. And that was basically because being Evie was having to materialise stuff from scratch, and I found myself seeping back through playing her character. I was talking about myself, and it was just so hard to kind of keep up lies to the people that I was in contact with. It was very, very challenging, and especially because it's hard enough getting up and trying to live my own life and do all the things that I have to do within a day, being the mother and doing all that kind of stuff. It was very hard to fit Evie into my life. I found out by the end of the day I was tired, I was wrecked, and the last thing I wanted to do was start talking to people Evie was interacting with. I found I was growing a conscience, especially with some people that I was interacting with. There was one guy in particular, Richard, and I found that our conversation was quite deep, and he was quite deep and he was quite intense, and I was actually getting nightmares because of it, because I felt like I was going to get found out. This person I was playing wasn't real, and I had like nights where I'd just be asleep and I'd wake up thinking that they found out that Eve was an imposter, that she wasn't a real person. Because when you add people on the internet, you actually don't know who you're adding, you don't know who's on the other side, you don't know anything about them. And you're literally relying on their responses. And some words can trigger people off, some people might take offence to things that you could say. So it was really, really challenging, and like that, even just to try keep that up and keep control over the situation was very hard. It was started off as a bit of fun, and I was really excited playing it at the start, but then I found that it wasn't fun, it was starting to be a chore. Evie to me is like an escapism from my life. She's like a way out of my home life, which isn't that exciting. She kind of brought a little bit of excitement. I suppose I got off on the attention. When she'd get the attention, then I'd slip back over to me. And that was dangerous, because there's obviously clues about me that, clever enough person could put it all together and realise, this isn't Evie. And you have to remember everything that you say to somebody as well, because if you're telling lies, you're going to have to remember those in the conversations. Because there was one guy that had been talking to Keith and Amy, and he was so sceptical, and he kept asking questions over and over again. He was still sussing me out, and it was really hard to prove that I was this so-called model and actress. So yeah, in all, immersing myself into that character was okay, but I think I've learned a lot about myself through it. I've learned a lot about myself through it, my tolerances and how little time I do have. And I think it just shows that we all do have this alter ego. I just resurfaced mine and went with it.